As technology continues to develop and disrupt the way we work and live, digitalization for professions has become a necessity rather than a choice, as any profession that does not embrace technological changes will undoubtedly take their places on the dusty pages of history. With the fourth industrial revolution triggered by digital technologies, it is estimated that some professions will or could disappear completely. Some will develop more and new branches of professions that will never know or we never knew or know will emerge. As a result, it is inevitable that these systems will influence the accounting profession. Well, ahead of the 50th annual conference of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, which will kick off next week from the 5th to 9th April 2021, with theme, The Fourth Industrial Revolution, Boom for the Accounting Profession and a Panacea for Pandemic. Now, conversations at the conference will focus on how Nigeria can benefit from the fourth industrial revolution, which is driven by rapidly changing digital technologies, which has continued to transform societies, economies, professions, and organizations. Well, the conference will hold physically and virtually. Of course, that's the new normal. And we'll have the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, His Highness Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Mr. Mohammed Nami, I beg your pardon, and Flutterwave boss Olugbenga Agbola, president of the International Federation of Accountants, IFAC, and Mr. Alan Johnson, Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Technology, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, as keynote speakers, as well as other eminent personalities, to discuss this and give more insights into the topic of discourse. As it happens today, I have joining me live in our Lagos studio, the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Welcome, Mrs. Onome Joy Adewiyi. Thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me.
Madam President, it's good to have you. We know your schedule is really tight as you prepare for the conference, but we appreciate having you join us on TVC News.
Thank you so much.
Yes, 50th conference by ICAN. Take us through what's so unique about this very conference.
Well, thank you again for having me. As you know, every edition of the ICAN conference is unique. But the one for this 50th, which is the golden one, is indeed more unique.
True.
As you are aware, the world is going through a lot of challenges in view of the COVID-19 pandemic that has ravaged the world. And Nigeria is no exception. And the accounting profession is no exception. The Institute, in its wisdom, decided to pick the topic, like you have said, the fourth industrial revolution, boom for the accounting profession, and panacea for pandemic. Of course, the COVID-19 has indeed brought us to the new normal, where things are being done differently. So for the first time in the history of the Institute, we'll be having a conference that is both physical and virtual. And what does that mean? It's giving everybody to say that there's a new normal, everybody has an opportunity to come in there. And again, whether we like it or not, technology has impacted our profession. And you can look at it that it could either be positively or negatively, depending on the way you want to choose, the way you choose to go. So with that, we believe that this conference is unique because it's going to help our members to address the impact of technology on our profession and also to prepare them for the post-COVID pandemic crisis. So we think that it is unique. And again, coincidentally, it is 50th, the Golden Conference. So a lot of things have been put in place to make it outstanding. The facilitators, the paper presenters, who have also, in their special way, cut niches for themselves, we believe that this will give it a lot of value for members who will come for the conference.
Indeed. Looking around the fourth industrial revolution, that's also something that strikes me. How prepared are chartered accountants, I don't just want to say accountants now, chartered accountants, for this radical change?
Well, you know, ICAN, our vision is to produce future-ready chartered accountants at all times. As an institute, even before all of this crisis, the revolution and impact on the profession, we have consciously prepared our members. To become a chartered accountant about 10, 15 years ago, you needed to go through a program called the Technology initiative, the computer technology, where you have to go and take a training and certify that you are very versatile in the use of IT facilities. So that has even prepared us, even before we got to this stage, that every chartered accountant must have that basic skill of technology. So over and above that, we have put out programs where our members will have the opportunity to learn and unlearn all the new technology processes that are in place. So as I speak to you, we run programs, what we call the membership development programs, that give them the opportunity to have access to things like artificial intelligence, the blockchain, all of those issues that are on ground today as far as technology is concerned, and in ways are impacting our business. So I think that we have prepared, and our members are also prepared. Anybody who does not take the advantage that the Institute is giving them, then it's not going to be Institute's problem. But I can tell you for free that a lot of our members have keyed into that, because we believe that with technology, the old ways of doing things will no longer take place. So our people are prepared in getting into the new ways of doing things, because new jobs will come with the new technology initiatives and improvement that is in the system. So if you don't prepare, it will be bad. And the Institute recognizes the fact that we owe it a duty to get our members to be future-ready chartered accountants.
Well said. The choice of speakers is also something that is very important. You see the like of the former CBN governor. Everybody knows that when Sanusi Lamido speaks, yes, you know, we know what follows. And the other likes of FRS boss, Minister of Communications, Pantami, that's also key when we are talking digital transformation. We have to carry that sector along. So what were you thinking? What was the committee or the thinking when they put together this crop of speakers?
Okay, if you look at the sub-themes of the conference,
yes,
you know, we wanted to impact our members' knowledge in the areas of governance, in the areas of technology, in the areas of entrepreneurship, and of course, whether we like it or not, tax and its implications are also key in the accounting profession and in the economy in general. So in picking the speakers, we wanted to see that people that have made their marks in these various areas were called upon. Like we had the IFAC president, the #1 chartered accountant in the world, will be speaking on the new ways of doing work as accountants. So he will deal with that. Whether we like it or not, as a #1 chartered accountant, he has all the knowledge, all the experiences and the skill to prepare his members all over the world. So we thought Nigeria should take advantage of his knowledge. And we talked about governance in the new era, Fourth Industrial Revolution. We felt that the right person to look at this issue, the former governor of the central bank and the former emir of Kano. In the cultural arm, he's had the experience. In the corporate arm, he's had the experience. And even in governance, he's had the experience. So we felt that he will have the real basket of experience and knowledge to share with our members. So again, we moved up to the entrepreneurship areas, and we had to get the founder of Rain Oil. You know, he's an engineer and he ventured into entrepreneurship, and today you see all over the place, you see the stations, the trucks, and what the gas and whatever that he's doing. We thought that he's had a real basket of knowledge that our people can benefit from. And again, we also talked about the Internet of Things, the role of a telecommunications company, and we felt with no bias or whatever, we thought that the people from MTN, who have also played a key role, I mean, in telecommunication in this country, should be able to come and share their experiences with our members. So in summary, we just went out to pick people that we felt could be able to add value to our members in the various sub-teams that we have put together. The selection process was thorough, and we went out to see that anybody that is coming is going to be able to give us value at that particular point in time as far as what is happening in the world and in the accounting profession is concerned.
Beautiful. Listen, now you touched on COVID when we were talking earlier, and the new normal is here. Now this conference is physical and virtual. I remember the last one I attended. I was there in Abuja, and I'm also going to be there this very one too.
Thank you very
much.
much.
COVID has actually shown that yes, we can run business in another way. Now, you talked about accountants already taking advantage of this. How have you been? How's it been going around dealings all of the times there were lockdowns, and how has it been? How has it affected your day-to-day runnings, talking about accountants basically?
Okay, you know, by nature of our job as accountants, if you're going to go and have an audit exercise, you have to be there physically, and then you look at the books before you can make an opinion. But today, all of those things have changed. The new normal has come to stay. So accountants will no longer expect that they have to go and sit at the client's office and be looking at ledgers and looking at books. Technology has moved all of that. So what have we done? On our part as an institute, we have tried very hard to get our members to see the opportunities and advantages that this disruption, we can call it technological disruption. True. But if you tell me as an individual, I think that is major advantages that is given to us as accountants, because you sit in the comfort of your office. You can walk anywhere in the world. You are able to take businesses from other parts of the world with your skills to compete with other accountants. Before now, you are limited to your area. So what has this technology done? It has helped us to open markets. And our counsel to our members is, don't lose this advantage. Yes, the old way of doing things are gone. They don't come back again. But for the new ways, there are great opportunities. Take advantage of these opportunities. Go and expand your skills and then begin to do things, because one, technology will make you more efficient. Technology will make you do more in less time. And technology will, of course, most importantly, give you more value if you are ready to learn and unlearn the things that you were doing before. So that is our counsel to our members.
A good one. Now, you've always come up with communiques at the end of this conference before now. Yes, Jubilee 50. Now, how well, what happens immediately after the communique comes out, and how well do you see government taking some of your submissions and, contributions to economic growth? I know there was a time ICAN used to run this budget thing, So how has it been with all of your resolutions, particularly with the conference now?
All I can say to you that the ICAN conferences or the sessions that we hold are not just jamboree or talk shop. They are real issues that we create value from to give to government. We are also set up. Our key objective is to make sure that we are always doing things in the public interest. It's a major reason why the profession or the accounting institute is in place. So everything we do is to support government as much as possible. So when we finish these conferences, the communiques that come out, we ensure that we take all steps to make sure that it gets to the right places of the government. The office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation is a major place where we sit down and discuss whatever communiques we have, and we push out things. Even the National Assembly, we pass it out there. We use all the social medias to also push this communique out. So at the end of the day, after doing that, we still have the responsibility of ensuring that the recommendations that the conferences are coming up with are implemented in one way or the other. And I can tell you that over the years, the Institute has continued to push for a January to December budget year implementation. And that has come to be. But again, it was a lot of push because we had to go convince the National Assembly, convince the executive arm of government, and even insist that the judiciary should insist that those things be implemented. So I'm happy that those things that we are coming out with from the communiques are being implemented by government. But again, you have to do a lot of work to make sure that those things come out with. But we believe that they are creating value and is in the interest of our country, Nigeria.
Almost finally, here now, Madam President, chartered accountants play a key role in economic development, and we know what this means at this time. Now, what are your expectations, can I say, from every member of ICAN? What more do you expect from them, being the number one person in ICAN today? Tell us what you really expect, particularly that has to do with growing this economy.
Okay, thank you very much. As an institute, our motto is integrity and accuracy. And in everything we do in the accounting profession, we make sure that we put those two words, accuracy and integrity, in the forefront. Because indeed, if you want development, then you must have this significant level of integrity to push things for people to respect your views on matters. Chartered accountants in the countries have done a lot. There was a time, without sounding immodest, 80 or 90% of the chief executives of banks in this country were chartered accountants. I think that's a big plus for us as an institute. And we have continued to push that way. In the areas of government also, anywhere you see our members there, they do a lot. My expectation is that as they go, they must remember that motto of accuracy and integrity. And they put in their best. Accountants are expected to be professional, to have integrity, to be very technical and well-grounded in the areas of accounting, to give knowledge, and also to give support to the various aspects of government, whether it is a public sector, whether it's a private sector, whether it's the academia. We all stand out to do a lot of it. Our institute have done so much in supporting the government. For example, in bringing up accountants, we get involved in the day-to-day activities. Recently, we even had to impact the curriculum of even up to level of secondary schools, polytechnics, and universities. We went in there, looked at their curriculum, and made sure that they are all things that is going to prepare them for the future. We don't want to raise accountants that will not be able to compete all over the world. So in having to impact their syllabus is a major contribution. It costs us a lot of money to do that, but we're happy to do that because, like I said, our institute is out there to help develop things in the public interest. It's one of those things we do. As I speak to you, we also have scholarship schemes. Wow. We have research funds that we give grants to our members to research into topical areas that will impact the country positively. Over and above that, our members are kept in a situation where anything you do, you must remember that you're coming for a place where there are repercussions. So the best thing for you is to make sure you do the right things, support the system as much as you can, let you stand tall in any situation you find yourself so that you can give real value to the environment in which you are operating in.
Well said. Now let's wrap up this way. Yes, already everyone knows that this conference starts next week, but I think maybe a final a message to accountants and what you want them to expect next week. Okay. A free one for you.
All right. Okay. Like we said, this conference is Golden Conference, and the Institute has done so much to make sure that as many as possible members will attend. Even the young accountants, the Institute had taken it upon itself to discount the conference fees so that the young members also come and benefit. The impact of technology in our profession is a major thing that we think that our members should come and listen to the experts at this conference. So we are appealing to as many chartered accountants as possible that are listening to me today. If you have not registered for the conference, please don't waste time. Take your time and go there and register. It is technologically enabled. You can go online now and you can get your registration. Just go to the Institute website and then you will see the ICAN conference there, and you can quickly sign on and register. I expect that every member that will come to that conference will have something good to take away. So I look forward to seeing as many chartered accountants as possible. For those who are going to attend physically, we've gotten the approval of the government. All COVID-19 protocols will be observed, and those who are attending virtually, we have put up an app that will make you even navigate all the activities even without your coming there physically. So whichever way you want to come for the conference, you will get 100% value for participating in the conference. So I look forward to receiving and welcoming all ICAN members to attend this Golden Jubilee Conference, the best of its kind. There will never be another Golden Jubilee Conference again. So take advantage of it and become part of this great
I think it's open to non-ICAN members.
Oh yes, non-ICAN members who want to receive value are please invited. All you need to just register and we'll be glad to have you. And there's no discrimination. It's the same fee that the ICAN members are paying that non-ICAN members are paying. Again, this is in our public interest mandate to make sure that we give the best to the society that we find ourselves.
You've heard from the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, live in the studio. That is Mrs. Onome Joy Adewuyi. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your Good Friday. We really appreciate having you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right. We'll see you in Abuja by His grace.
Thank you so much.